All right, muscle talk. Do you know what I had to do Saturday morning?
Masturbate. I'm
No,
gonna guess
that's
masturbate. I guess.
no, well that actually that leads me to another discussion. Did were you ever watching porn and you masturbate and then like you think you're watching straight porn and then the guy takes off what you think is the woman's panties and a dick comes out and you're like, oh shit, that's a tranny, and but you're still masturbating and you go, fuck, now am I gay? Does that make me gay?
Yeah.
It does?
Well, to answer the question, no, I've never,
Never happened to you?
that has never
Because
happened to me.
if it makes me gay, I have a lot of things I have to need to talk to my wife about that.
With your therapist. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
in my defense, they just sprung it on me. Like there wasn't like a
Well,
title.
yeah, I mean, I guess it was late in the game, like you had no
Yeah.
other way out.
It
And
wasn't, it wasn't in the title or anything.
well, let's just go with the shock value of it. It was just the shock value and it took you there and
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, guy's gotta, I don't know.
okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I had to go buy fish Saturday morning with my brothers because it's you know, Christmas Eve is coming and we ate all the fish and all that crap. And
Yeah, traditional Italian Christmas with the
yeah, and me and my two brothers, we could not be. We have three completely different personalities. We could not
right.
be any different. My one brother, he would have been a really good Marine. He takes orders well. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's one of those guys that would never question authority. My other brother is a typical guy. He does this. He's the, how much you pay for that? How much you pay for that shirt? How much you pay? How much you pay?
Really?
Oh, you pay too much. You got to go to the guy I go to. He's one of
He's
those
got a
guys.
guy. He's got a
Yeah,
guy.
he's got a guy for everything. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those. So it's a thank God I only have to deal with that once a year.
Right.
Anyway, what's up?
Only see him once a year.
Yeah, I see him all the time. I only have to take that trip once a year because
Uh,
my brother, the one that has a guy, he has a guy for the fish. So that's the guy we have to go to.
so you go to his guy,
And we go to his guy.
fish
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, the fish guy. Fish guy.
Is he good? At least is he good at least?
The fish guy? No, actually, $850 worth of fish. I wouldn't say he's giving us a break. Yeah.
How many pounds?
I don't know.
It's
I
about a
just,
pound, right?
I guess all the fish is different. So, and guess what the fish guy's name is? Guess what his name is?
Vinny.
Exactly right. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah.
100% right. Yeah.
What else could it be, right?
Oh, I got your fish.
That's what he sounds like?
No, actually, not at all. He's a very quiet guy. You're fucked up. You got problems on. You got
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, the lineup for the Arnold Classic came out because that's what people tune into the show for. They didn't tune into to listen about bodybuilding. I tried to get De La Rosa on because he is going to be doing the Arnold Classic, but he had a prior
Wedding.
commitment today.
His wedding?
His what? No, he had just got married, which was very nice, like a couple of weeks ago. But he had a prior commitment. He had to go on Fawad Abiad's channel, apparently. Excuse the shit out of me. He might get a few more eyeballs on that channel, but really.
A couple.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me, De La Rosa. Shit. What's up?
Good for him.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually
Well, he's doing the Arnold. He's just trying to get his name out there. And,
he's a De La Rosa's a good dude.
Yeah.
Like he's a good guy. And I'm glad he's doing the Arnold. I'm glad they allowed him to do the Arnold because I think he deserves it. That being said, this lineup is fucking stacked.
Yeah, dude, it's a good line. Probably one of the better
Fucking
ones in years.
yeah.
Last year, they had to basically bribe people to do it.
Yeah, they had to raise the stakes. Yeah, exactly.
Nobody wanted to do it last year.
No, last year was terrible. You know what I was thinking? You know what we should do for the rest of the show? We should continue talking about the Arnold Classic only in an Asian accent. Can you do an Asian accent?
No, that's sounding like an asshole
No.
or insulting every Asian on the planet.
Asians.
Or I'd insult white people for sounding like a bad Asian.
No, it's an Asian accent. It's not a Jewish accent. I'm not stupid.
You go ahead.
I'm not doing a Jewish accent. You make fun of the Jews, the next day you have no YouTube channel. Arnold Classic, the 2024 Arnold Classic. Oh, ask me why I don't like this lineup.
Why don't you like?
Oh, because the next zero is in it, you'll make fun of Chinese people. And two Costa Gazera, you think of Chinese people Gazera, next zero. No, what the hell is wrong with you, Ons? Oh, muscle talk. Jason Ons or John Rivia. Oh,
So, dude, Nexzilla he did his first pro show already, right? It was like a week after he turned pro.
yeah, next zero did a pro show. I believe he did Prague. He did
Right.
Prague.
And he got third. He's like a sumo Japanese guy, not even
Oh,
Japanese.
Samson Down, a big black man doing the show too. Big black man. No, invite him to my all-you-can-eat buffet. No, he eat too much. I have a feeling I'm gonna be the only one laughing when people are watching this. All right, I won't do a Chinese accent anymore. Yes, he did. He came in third, I believe, in Prague. It was him, Samson Down, him, and I think who else was in it? Wasn't Tabani or whatever his name is. Tabini, whatever his name is, because he was in Romania. Who came in? Oh, Horse MD.
Right.
So it was also yeah.
I'm trying to pull up.
Would you like me to send it to you?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I just check your Instagram because now I sent you the lineup. Can you guess what action I'm doing now?
Yeah, you got it.
You guys are fucked up, but it's an interesting lineup because I'm excited to see what Hollingshead is going to do because we have not seen him. Rafael Brandau is another guy, didn't compete last year. Those two guys didn't compete last year, so I'm excited to see what they go. Anton Valiant is another guy, although it doesn't look like he made tremendous gains in his offseason, but he's still interesting to watch. I hate to do this, but Akeem Williams and Justin Rodriguez, I'm writing off. They need to prove me wrong. I'm writing them off. I think they're going to be, I don't think. And there's one guy I don't recognize. His name is Remco Bosey or Bose. I don't know who that is.
On the top left?
Yeah, top left. Yeah, Remco Bosey. I don't know who the hell that is.
How is Marcelo DeAngelis?
That's Horse MD.
That's Horse MD. That's right.
Yeah.
What do they call him that?
No idea. Maybe because it's a very difficult
MD,
name to pronounce.
Marcelo DeAngelis, MD.
Yeah. I don't know why they call him Horse. I don't know.
It's his first name.
Really?
It says here.
His first name is Horse?
Maybe got a big dick, dude. Who knows?
No. He can't say things like that on this show. Forget it.
Really? On that, right?
I don't know. Well, I would assume because of his legs. Because he looks like he's got legs like a Clydesdale. But you take it right to the dick.
This
Joe.
looks like it's his birth name.
You take it right. Really?
I don't know. It says that. I mean,
I would think his first name is Marcelo. Horse would be his nickname.
Horse Marcelo DeAngelis.
I would think Marcelo would be his first name. Because if you look on the Andrew Jack, it says Andrew Jack, and that's certainly not his birth name.
Well, it says Andrew Jack in parentheses.
It does?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
His name's not Andrew, it's Sean, whatever it is.
Yeah, I can't pronounce those names. Forget it. You want my prediction for this year's Arnold Classic?
It's a little early. The funny thing is, out of these 13 guys, let's see how many of them actually make it. Guys were falling out before the Olympia left and right.
Yeah, that's true.
You should actually just bet on who we think will make it to the Olympia.
You're at the Arnold, yeah. You know what's funny is that Hadi and obviously Samson are the two favorites, obviously, right? Hadi being the favorite because he came in second at the Olympia. Here's what I think. What will happen, and this is just I think they give Samson the win because they love physiques like Samson at the Arnold. Hadi comes in second, tells everybody to go fuck themselves, and leaves bodybuilding forever.
That's a pretty wild.
Well, think about it. Arnold loves physiques like Samson Downer. He is not a big fan of the short. You got a guy like Samson, and in the past it's been like what was his name? The guy who passed away.
Roden?
Well, no, Sean Roden too. Yeah, same thing. But no, who was the guy that won the military guy? He passed away.
Oh yeah, that was.
I forget his name. Mac something. Fuck, you suck, man. Yeah.
Dude, I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know. Me too.
It'll come to him.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Somebody in the comment section will yell it out.
Right.
But so honestly, because Arnold doesn't like physiques, like he is a bigger fan of the classic look, if you will. And I mean, I might be dead wrong. Hadi might win the whole deal. But when you had Samson and Nick in that lineup, Samson won. I know Hadi's technically better than Nick as far as placings go. But I'm just saying, I think Hadi goes in there. It's quite possible he takes second,
What's been Horse MD's best placing?
Well, he just turned pro. This was his first pro show, so I think second Romania.
Okay. Oh, he just
Romania
got his
or
pro
Prague.
card?
Yeah, I think he got it last year, but he did his first
Yeah,
show this year.
didn't he
Something
do
like
a
that.
first, what was his first pro show?
You know what? He might have did classic physique though, or he might have turned pro with classic. But his first pro show as an open, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I'm not 100. I'm not up on horse MD too much, but this was his first open. Romania and then Prague were his first two shows after the Olympia.
He won that?
No, Samson won both of those. I think he came in second on both of them.
He's got a good
Oh,
physique.
he's excellent. He's just got to bring his upper body up. His legs are kind of outweighs. But Cedric McMillan.
Cedric, that's right.
Cedric McMillan. Arnold tends to like those.
Also, Andrew Jack might do better, like he did last year. So this is where Nick Walker got bumped into third last year. Or was he second?
No, he was second. He was second. Yeah, he was second, and he won the year before, but he got second last year.
Right.
So all I'm saying is it's a possibility because Choopin was pissed when he lost the Olympia, and like super pissed. And he's coming to the Arnold for redemption, right? I mean, that's obvious. And if he comes in second, it's quite possible that he just goes, you know what, this whole thing is rigged. Fuck you, I'm done. Whether it is or it isn't, that might be his feeling.
Right.
We've seen that in athletes before. I don't know if you remember when Kai did his last Olympia and he came in second, and then he did the Arnold. He did 3 Arnolds in a row, if you remember, and he won all 3. He won to Ohio, Australia, Brazil, and then he was out. He was done. It was the last time he competed. But it was almost like a statement. Hey, look, I'm
go with the Olympia.
Yeah, exactly. So it's quite a possibility because Ramy tried to do that last year too, if you remember. Ramy lost the Olympia and he jumped right into the Arnold because he wanted.
Yeah, but that didn't work out too well for him.
No, not at all. It didn't. And I think the thing with him is he's just too. I think it's just he's done. I think he's just got too many injuries. He's been around the game for this is going to be 11, 12 years he's pro. You know what I mean? It's not like he just turned pro yesterday. Not that he has anything to be ashamed of. He's 2-time Mr. Olympia. But in this lineup's going to be interesting because obviously Samson Dauda and Choopin are the favorites. But I'm really interested in seeing how Rafael Brandao does, Horse MD, Hollingshead, guys like Rodriguez and Akeem Williams. Like I said, they have not showed me much in the last couple of years at all. I think De La Rosa could hold his own. I think he could definitely finish ahead of Rodriguez and Williams. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
But he's going against some, and I'm interested in to see what Nexzilla does.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting sight.
I don't think Nexzilla is going to do well.
No,
I don't, because I think his shape is going to be exposed next to guys like Hadi, Samson, Hollingshead, Rafael Brandao. His shape is going to be even Antoine Vaillant has excellent shape. But Andrew Jack, I think he's going to get exposed. These guys that are mass monsters. Everybody loves the mass monsters. They're a huge draw. Everybody loves the freaks. Me too. One of my favorite bodybuilders of all time was Marcus Rule. But you put them on stage with guys that have excellent shape, and it's like, they get exposed. And we've seen it time and time again. How many times did Dave Palumbo try to turn pro, and then a Tony Freeman kind of guy comes along and can't fucking do it.
Right.
So I think that's going to be, I think his freak factor is going to make him a fan favorite, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold his own in shows like the Arnold and the Olympia and so on and so forth. Just like a Marcus Rule or a Palumbo or whoever else were the mass monsters of the time.
Well, Marcus was the top 6 Olympia guy. Marcus did pretty well. Marcus shows.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no question about it. But I don't think I
think he's going to get a few calls. I think he's going to get some looks.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely an attraction, and they're going to want to pull him out on stage.
There's no question. That's why they invited him, because
I think that'll bump him up a few placings. But
yeah,
he could be a top 6 guy up there.
In this lineup, let's see. It's possible, except that Rafael Brandao.
He's got work. He's definitely got work to do.
Yeah. Top 6, yeah, it's possible. But you got guys like I said, even Hollingshead has better shape than him. It's the lines, the symmetry. to get past to him for him to get past Rafael Brandao, Andrew Jack, Samson Dowder. Those guys have excellent. And those guys have the best shape in bodybuilding. I mean, their lines and their symmetry and balance is next to none. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a little fucked up. And I don't know who this other guy is. This guy, Boise, Idaho. I don't know who that is. Never heard of it. Yeah, what's his name? Remco Bose.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was named after a stereo system. That's ridiculous. You're an asshole. Can you, on your phone, because I'm blocked, can you look up Martin Fitzwater and what he looks like?
Block you?
Yeah, he blocked me when I reported him when he got arrested.
He blocked you?
Yeah, he did. I've been blocked for months. I can't see what he looks like. Anytime I get information on him, somebody tells me it.
How do you spell it? I got him. So he did not block me. So
yeah. You're not guilty by association.
We're buddies.
No, I reported when he got arrested for the drug possession, and he messaged me the next day. He must have saw it. He messaged me the next day, and he said that I'm a Nick Trigili wannabe or something like that. I messaged him back saying I don't do this Instagram back and forth thing. Come on my show if you want to talk. And then I was blocked for forever and ever and ever.
I'm looking at his pictures. He's in shape for something. He's doing something.
Well, he was trying to do the Arnold, but they denied him, from what I understand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know we talked about this shortly over the phone the other day. I'm not surprised that they denied him because I mean there's several. I don't. It might not be the arrest. It might be, it might be so many other things. First of all, he didn't compete at all in 2023. I don't think he's won a pro show. He's not a huge draw. They might have been stacked already. Who the hell knows? Or at the same time, it could have been his arrest because the Arnold Classic is free this year. So, that means he's making all his money on advertising dollars, and it's a possibility that if you have this guy that was arrested on drug charges, that might scare some advertisers away. I'm only speculating that. Odds are it's probably, one of the other reasons. He's not a draw, or he's, they already got what they needed, But I'm glad. I'm actually very happy for De La Rosa because he definitely deserves it. He's been in the game a long time. And do you think if he didn't have, I would never ask him this, because it's too personal. But do you think, because you could relate, do you think if he didn't have those women trouble, because he had some trouble with his ex, if you remember, and there was that year he did the New York Pro and he just looked like trash. And do you think his career would have gone better if he had the right woman in his corner, or do you think it would have been the same? Because he bounced back this year. He looked phenomenal.
He did. He definitely did.
And he obviously has the right woman. He's obviously married to the right woman now,
So I don't know if it's a matter of course, having the right wife and woman and partner is a huge asset. But I think it's more of if he didn't have that distraction.
Right. Yeah. That took a couple of years away from him too,
I went through an arrest during my pro career, and it definitely sidelined me and
sure.
For me to take a few steps back, and didn't look the way I should have looked, and my prep was off and everyth's off, and the stress you go under, it fucks you up. So there's no doubt that it took a toll on him. Fortunate for him, he's at an age where he could bounce back.
Yeah.
And it didn't, it didn't sideline his career, indefinitely, but John's always been a good guy, and from what I understand, a grounded guy.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of the stress of what happened.
Oh, definitely
wasn't good for him.
Yeah, no, that goes without saying, 100%. I think he could beat Akeem. I think he could beat Rodriguez. I think he even has a shot of beating Nexzilla because of his shape, and he does come in shape, John, and he is very well proportioned. I'm not saying he can beat Nex. I'm saying it's a very possibility that he could beat Nexzilla because of his conditioning, shape, and structure. I don't know this guy Bose. I have no idea who that is. Right. Let's look him up actually. But I think he could hold his own. I think if it was another year, he would do much better because this lineup is like stacked. And then you got wild cards. Like I said, no, we haven't seen Rafael Brandao in a while. We haven't seen Valiant in a while. We haven't seen James Hollingshead in a while. So those are all wild cards. Well, let's look this guy up. What's his name? Remco Bose. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see that happening.
What has he done?
I have no idea. I have no clue. Yeah, I don't.
Lighting the Cavs.
Yeah, that's, you know what? That's always the last thing judges look at for some reason.
I don't think so.
Really? Because Dexter never had calves, and
Dexter didn't have great calves.
Ian Valier never had calves, and
he was never a Mr. Olympia.
No, but he's won shows before. Yeah, man, I just don't see this guy. I mean, it's great that he's doing the Arnold. You know, don't get me wrong. I don't see him doing. I don't know. Ooh. He might be from another country. You know what I mean? He might be foreign. He might be from Asia. Oh.
Let's say it's Arnold. What Arnold is that?
Arnold amateur. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Arnold Classic. So did he win this?
When was this?
Oh, he might have won it last year. And then if you win the Arnold Classic, you get an automatic invite, right? Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah.
Guess you don't want to pass it up.
Yeah, I don't blame him, man. It's a lot of exposure, and if you want to do
big stage though, to jump from the amateur Arnold to the pro Arnold, you know.
Yeah, it's like it's what do you call it? It's
quite a jump.
It's what do you call it? It's jumping in the deep end, sink or swim. I don't know how old the guy is. This was one of the best days of my life right here. After 10 years of ups and downs, it finally happened. So does that mean he's been competing for 10 years and he finally got his pro card? I mean, look, kudos to him. The guy got his pro card. You know, don't get me wrong. And it's just that he's going to be on stage in the second biggest bodybuilding show in the world, and I wouldn't pass it up either if I were him. If I had one and got it, I would do the same that he did. You know, don't get me wrong. But we got to keep it 100. We got to keep it 100. And Remco Bose will probably go home with his ass in his hand.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of.
Here's your ass. Now go home. You know, right. And at the same time, though, I mean, look, man, it's like when you're at the Arnold, and you come in last, or you dead or second to last. It's like, it was like when you fought Mike Tyson and you got knocked out. Yeah, no shit, you're gonna get knocked out.
Right.
So still, I think he's making the right decision. But I've been having a hard time getting some female bodybuilders on to interview. I contacted a couple of them, like new ones, and for some reason, I don't know. They must watch the show.
They don't want any part of this.
Yeah. I tried. I messaged. What's her name? Wetzel. I think her name is Wetzel. I messaged a couple of them, and which is odd because usually they want to come on. Usually because I'm giving them their props. As a female athlete. Right. But no, for some reason they just I've been having a hard time getting. The regular girls will come. The girls that I've established a relationship with will always come on. Rita and Leah Denny and
we could have my athlete, the girl Kayla Murphy, on. She's a women's physique pro.
Oh yeah,
but she was supposed to compete this year, but she pulled out and want to give a little more time. But
yeah, she looks good. What's her name?
Kayla Murphy.
Taylor Murphy. Kayla with a K. Kayla Murphy. Let's see. Actually, let's look her up. Let's let everyone see. Kayla, Kayla Murphy.
Yeah.
Is that how you spell her name?
Yeah, I think she's. Wait, I'll tell you her Instagram. Hold on.
Okay. It's Kayla Rossi. Janice Rossi. 2R. Is this the Mr. Superintendent? You have a whore living in your building.
What?
Goodfellas. Janice Rossi.
Yeah, that was funny. Kayla, here she is.
Okay, how do you spell it?
So it's KAYLIZ
_KAYLIZ
_
Okay.
IFBB Pro.
IFBB. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, she has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Fuck. This isn't a dating service, dude.
Yeah, come on, man. I gotta get something out of this.
You're married, dude.
So what? What do you got? Church? You got Bible study tomorrow or something?
I'm not Catholic.
No, if you want to have her on next week, and tell her to come on.
Yeah, I'll message her. Okay.
Does she have a good sense of humor, or is she going to be offended?
What's next week? Are we doing?
It's in between Christmas and New Year's. I don't know. We can. We don't have to. It is a holiday week.
Right.
Is she? She's a physique girl. This girl, a figure.
Physique.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks more figure than physique.
I think she might have been figure, then transitioned into physique.
Let's see. She takes a lot of pictures. She takes a lot of pictures with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They train together.
I'll forget it. Oh, come on.
He's a good guy. They're hard working, good, like blue collar people. Like
I'm just teasing. I'm sure he's a very, very nice guy. Here he is, Jay Walsh, 1990. And she's a Gaspari athlete, or is that just the shirt?
Gasp. It's a clothing line. She's an NFL supplements athlete.
That would make sense.
I just said my athlete.
Yeah, I'm stupid. If you haven't
really see all the Iferville products that she's I
just liked it. Do I follow her?
Sure.
It doesn't give me an option. Oh, she follows me. I never followed her. Tell her I apologize. Well, when she watches this, I apologize. I never followed you back. Oh, you're engaged to Jay Walsh. Oh, you haven't. Okay, that's very nice. Good. I'm very happy for you. I'm only busting chops. You're welcome to come on with your boyfriend, Mr. Walsh. As long as you guys have a good sense of humor and and don't mind Chinese accents.
Keep that shit to a minimum.
Well, I was gonna do a Jewish accent, but then I was like, the Arnold Classic is
not good either.
Shlomo is not in the Arnold Classic this year.
I don't think there's been many Jewish athletes.
No, you're never gonna get a Mr. Olympia. His last name is Goldstein. Maybe his accountant, his lawyer might be Goldberg, but there'll never be a Mr. Olympia named Seymour Goldberg. It'll never happen. Never happen. Yeah, they're just not blessed with. They're just not blessed with the greatest genes. Intellect they were blessed with. And apparently technology manipulation, because you make fun of a Jew, and so I probably won't have a YouTube channel tomorrow now because I did the.
Well, that's a religion, not a nationality.
Doesn't matter. Are you going to get into specifics now?
Yes, I'm Jewish, but I'm.
Are you really?
German. Well, I'm not religious, but my mother was Jewish. My father was Methodist, so I did not grow up religious. Yeah.
Your mom was Jewish, really? What was her last name?
Arntz. Karen Arntz.
You're an asshole. I meant her maiden name.
I'm not putting that on here, dude. Fucking people stalking.
That's true. I'll give you my mother's maiden.
It's a Jewish last name.
I'll give you my mother's maiden name, and it almost sounds Jewish, actually, but it's not. My mother's maiden name is Giustra.
No.
Yeah, it's Giustra. It was changed when my grandparents came over. It was supposed to be spelled Giostra, but they when the Guineas came over, they changed the name and everything. They just go, your name is Giustra now. That's it. And they looked at each other and went, okay.
Supposedly Arntz was some long ass name.
They chopped it in half.
Chopped it, yeah, because it was like Schwarzenegger. They fucking drop that shit 5 letters.
Yeah.
So,
do you know what the main difference is between being Methodist and being like Catholic? Or no? No idea.
The God's a little bit different on that than in Christianity or Catholicism.
Be funny if God smoked meth, and that's why he's Methodist.
Or Protestant, or
then he was a pro.
They're all. I guess they're all slight different.
Yeah, I think that's when like people came in and screwed it all up, right? They were like, yeah, we don't want this, we don't want that. We're gonna
change this. Let's change this.
Right? Yeah. We like a buffet. Like a buffet. Yeah. I'll have some of this. You keep some of that. I'll have some of this.
This fits my narrative a little bit better. So
right. This whole thing. Yeah. Right.
I could. I'm not religious.
Your genetics come from your father's side or your mom's side? Because you're physical genetic, obviously.
Well, German and Russian.
Yeah. So you were part of the Hitler youth camp thing. Yeah. That makes sense now.
Yeah. So my father married a Jew. Right.
Yeah.
And my grandparents on my father's side, they were all military. They were all military family.
Yeah.
But USA, American military.
Right.
But they would not.
Yeah, they weren't Nazis.
They would not have anything to do with my mother or us because my mother was Jewish.
Really? That's stupid.
They had their ways.
Yeah, I know. Usually it's the opposite. The Jews are the ones that are really possessive, Oy vey, what do you mean he's not Jewish? Oy.
Well, they're not,
he doesn't go to temple. What are you gonna do on Hanukkah? What are we gonna do?
Right. She wasn't Orthodox, or Hasidic,
Same. I don't have time to dice Jewish people up into categories. All right.
Well, there's extremes, there's extreme ones, and
I'm a simple guy. Do you know what I realized? And once I tell you this, you'll realize it. Dorian Haywood, he looks like Tom Hardy, only jacked. You know, I've been doing some of his. I've been following him on YouTube. and he's got a pretty good YouTube channel. It's very in a lot of information, but it's almost too much. I mean,
Okay.
it goes into a lot of detail with the muscles and the bones and the you know, he doesn't keep it simple.
Right.
But I tell you, he's fucking built like a brick shit house, you know.
Yeah.
So in the gym, he looks like Mr. He's one of those bodybuilders. In the gym, he looks like Mr. Olympia.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, as you watch some of his YouTube videos, and guy's a beast. And I did I mimicked one of his shoulder workouts, and the next day my shoulders were on fire. Even when I did the shoulder workout, the pump was insane. I was like, wow. And it's probably just because, you know, I just did something completely new, you know.
He's a good guy. I like him.
Yeah, me too. I definitely want to have him and Phil back.
Right.
Maybe right after the new year, I'll ask them to come back, because Phil's got a good sense of humor. Phil's a good dude. Like you could kid with him, you could joke.
Yeah, I like Phil.
Phil's a solid
good-hearted
Yeah.
guy, dude.
Absolutely. And it's saying Dorian seems the same way, man. You know, and I don't know, he's just a likable guy. Even when you're watching his YouTube channel, like he's not, you know, he doesn't have like this magnetic personality that you want to be around kind of deal, but he's a very likable guy. And when you watch his YouTube stuff, you kind of you just want to listen to him.
Right.
And I find myself just listening to what he has to say on his YouTube channel, because he's so informative and his delivery is sincere. If that makes any sense, just go watch it. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. And he certainly knows, and he trains like a beast, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not the crazy Branch Warren training. It's more the, you know, the proper form and whatnot, but it's always till failure or till exhaustion. He trains like a monster, you know.
Yeah, no, good technique.
Yeah.
Strict.
Absolutely. Yeah. But hopefully he does well, you know, this year coming up.
Right.
You and I should do a workout video together.
Me?
No?
Come on. I don't do the shit I used to do.
That's all right. You did it with the guy who won your show, the kid, the teenage
we
kid.
did I mean, I train legs pretty good.
Yeah.
But no, it's I can't, you know, squat 6 plates anymore, and leg press 11, 12 plate. You know, it's fucking.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't even walk near that shit. You know?
Yeah, I get you, man. I fully understand.
But it's intense.
But do you know what I do is I don't really I don't want to throw up, dude.
Really?
Freaking chops. I bet you I don't throw up. Bet you I don't throw up.
Okay.
But you know what I do now? Because I don't squat. The most I ever squatted was like 5 plates. You know, I don't squat that heavy anymore. I told you that I had surgery in my neck where I had the spinal stenosis and I had the 3 vertebrae removed, bone and titanium and all that crap. Right? So when I squat, if I decide that I'm going to squat and do leg day on leg day, I don't go past 3 plates, and then
I would go past 2 and a quarter.
Right, and then I just rep it out, and I do a lot of sets. Like, you know, I'll start off, you know, a couple of warm-up sets, go to 2 plates, go to 3 plates, and I might do 3, 4, 5 sets of 3 plates instead of pushing the limits with the weight. And it's because of the surgery. I don't really deadlift much anymore. I'll do rack pulls,
right,
but I don't like deadlift because it's just, you know, I just don't want to get back. I don't want to be back in the operating room. Put it that way.
Get it, dude. It's no day at the beach.
Yeah, you know.
Who wants to deal with that fucking recovery? Like,
yeah, you know what? I'll show the picture. I had to wear that thing around my neck.
The C collar.
You know, yeah, and I had that thing lasted a week. The guy wanted me to wear it a month. It lasted literally 3 days. I was like, I'm not wearing this fucking thing. Yeah, you know. And then I have the X-ray too of what my neck looks like now. Look like fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
So you're all ready for the holidays? What do you guys do for Christmas Eve? Is Christmas Eve the big holiday by you, or Christmas Day?
Christmas Day. I think Christmas Day. Oh, fucking. I don't know. We have somewhere to go on Saturday.
When do the kids open gifts? Christmas Eve or Christmas
Day?
Morning.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. What about Charlie?
Charlie is he's like indifferent. You know, he's more atheist. You know.
Yeah.
He don't care much. He don't get involved.
Yeah,
he wants to play and have his day. And
yeah, my dog too. He can't handle it. He's like, look, just feed me. Okay. All right. So where are you going to be for New Year's?
Actually, we're going to see if you want to go to dinner. I think maybe the night before, like Eve or something, or maybe on Eve.
Really?
Yeah, well, we're not doing anything. Like, I think the kids have plans, and we don't fucking stay out late. So, you know, if you want to, Yeah, I was gonna call you. I told her. I told Stacy after we talked the other day that because we were talking about the Christmas party. Didn't I mention the Christmas party
Yeah,
stuff?
that we. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
get invited to any Christmas parties either.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
think people just don't like us ons.
I would agree. I
Oh,
agree.
and
Yeah,
that wraps up for another edition.
right. So she's like, well, ask him what they're gonna do for like either New Year's Eve or or what is it on Monday night or what's New Year's Eve? It's a Monday night, right?
Sunday into Monday. Yeah, Sunday
Okay,
into
so Sunday
Sunday
night.
into Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me know if you're.
I don't care. Yeah, I'll talk to the wife. And, we don't have any plans. Nobody invited us anyway.
Right.
I will get if I do come over your house for Christmas Eve. I will get drunk though. I'm just letting you know.
New Year's Eve.
Sorry, New Year's Eve. I will
Drive, dude. That's all I worry about.
Yeah. That's I will bring a bottle of tequila, and I will have. I won't drink the whole thing. I like to share.
Yeah.
But I will be what's the word? Intoxicated.
It froze up for a second. I missed it.
Intoxicated.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
I would not be.
Oh, we should drink Japanese sake. We should drink sake.
I had that once.
Really? I never had sake.
Yeah, years ago.
I never had sake. I should try sake. Oh, sake and fortune cookies.
Like fortune cookie. I do like fortune.
You're fucked up. All right, let me go.
All right.
I'll talk. Are we doing a show next week or no? Because it's in between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be.
Yeah, we can skip.
Maybe gonna tune in.
All right. We'll talk more.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Later.
I do. Good night. Be good.